based on based on the present, before we start the orientation, I would like to first mention about the grading structure of the course. So based on the present structure in the Edugate, so we have 30% for the company evaluation. We have 30% also for the report, and 40 presentation. So a total of 100%.
Again, please, doctor.
The company evaluation. Yes.
Again, this point, please.
السلام عليكم.
Again, what?
Again, this point
Yes.
for
Again.
yeah, please.
Yeah. Again, what? Any question?
Last point, doctor. For report and
Last
He asked about degree, doctor, about marks.
yeah.
presentation. Yeah. Yeah. Again, what? Again? The last
Last
one.
point for degree for to report and the project.
What project?
The person, doctor.
30% for
Yeah.
the company evaluation. Okay. 30% for the technical report, and 40% for the oral presentation. Is there any question about that?
No, okay, no,
Okay, now clear?
yeah.
Okay. So about the company evaluation, so supposedly the form, the company evaluation form was supposed to be sent in the company by the co-op unit. Okay, there's a form, a standard co-op evaluation form, company evaluation form that will be sent to your company. I don't know, in maybe in the human resource department, and then they will forward it to the supervisor, the your department supervisor, company supervisor, and he is the one who will evaluate you based on your performance. Okay, so that evaluation form will, after filling up by by your supervisor, will be sent back to us in a closed folder with stamp. So take note that the evaluation form should be stamped by the company and signed by your company supervisor before returning it back to us in a closed envelope, closed sealed envelope. All right. So that is out of 30 marks. Okay. Now, the technical report, actually, our orientation for today is all about the technical report and the oral presentation. All right. So let me share the screen to you. Okay. So actually, okay. So this is the orientation seminar for the semester. Then the giga. Let me first Sismo. Let me first I think better I need to just take a uh, session. Okay, as evidence that we are okay. So let me have the giga. Let me have a where's that? How can we screenshot? Okay, options, documents. All right. All right. So let me start again in the first slide. All right. This is just getting some. Okay. So now let me show you the slide wherein. Okay. So now it's clear there. The slides are clear, huh?
Yes,
Yes.
doctor.
Yes, yes, doctor.
Okay. So now let's start with the final report format. So the final report format actually is the content of the whole report. Okay. So your report should include the following. As you can see, you have the cover page. All right. So the cover page again. Now I will send you a file after the this orientation. You will receive an email from me. Uh, you will receive an email from me containing the file, okay, containing the file and forms, also containing the file and the forms that you need to submit, okay, throughout your training period, okay. So this will include the technical report, the cover page of the reports. So there are some color coding for each courses. So each courses has a color for cover page. Like for example, for electrical power, you will use an orange cover page. So I will send to you the file. For the electronics, you will have the green color. It is color coded. For instrumentation, you have the blue color, and for the mechatronics uh, students, I think they will have the magenta color, something like that. Anyway, so those are the cover page that you need to provide before you call this following things. Acknowledge, like for example, it will be followed by the acknowledgement. table of contents, list of figures, list of tables, abstracts, and summary. Okay, that's it. So that's the first. So that's the first few pages of your final report. Followed now by the chapters that you need to provide. So for there will be 5 chapters for the whole report. So chapter 1 is about the training company. The second chapter is about safety. The third one is about technical theoretical background. Then so I will show you another form, which is this one. So I will send also you. So you I will also send this form to you. Actually, this is the whole summary of the final technical report. See, this contains all the information that you need to provide. See, co-op training final report format. See, these are all the things. They will contain so figures, abstract, chapter 1, 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, then references. You need to provide references, appendices side. So take note in the appendices side, you need to provide a copy of the training plan, progress reports, and attendance sheet. And also after the appendix, you can also provide any certificate, a copy of certificate. If the company issue a certificate based on your service there, you will put it here, everything here on the appendices side. Okay, on the appendix side or appendices side of your final report. So after references, appendices side, these are all the things you need to provide. Okay, clear? All right. So let's
Yes.
go back to this slide.
Yes.
So chapter 1, training company. So here you can provide informations on what is the organizational about the company, like the history, like the organizational structure, the main product that they are producing, okay, in which market they are marketing their products, and so on and so forth. Okay, and for each department, you can also mention the function of each department, like the role of each department. So this will be under the chapter 1, training company. Okay. The next one is the safety. So for safety, we know that actually under the safety chapter 2. So the basic information here will be the PPEs, what we call the protection equipment, personal protection equipment, right? Like the gloves, like the uh, the safety hat, safety shoes, your uniforms, safety what you call that? What do you call that vest? The long one?
Airblocks.
Uh, huh?
Overall,
Airblocks.
Overall, yes, the overall vest, the
Helmet
overall, the
also.
safety overall, yes. So you can include that one also, that information. Now, I would suggest that when you are providing information on the safety, please provide the pictures also, the image, the pictures of each uh, PPE or equipments that you are trying to show.
should I write
So,
like what is the function of each equipment or just images
yes,
and with
yes,
the
yes.
name?
Very short. Yeah, very short. A very short summary of the function, the picture, and the function of each safety gadget or safety equipment. Okay. So then, after that, chapter 3, theoretical background. Okay, in the theoretical background, actually, in the theoretical background, you will, uh, you will, sismo, you will provide here the information on the engineering fundamentals. Okay, uh, what do you mean by that? So any technical or in technical terms, what everything that equipments, for example, equipment that you have used, you have uh, you have experience to use in the company, you can mention in the theoretical background. So it's like a theory of, for example, let me give you an example. Like for example, a simple DMM, digital multimeter. Okay, so most of the time, most technicians are using this equipment or these tools or these equipments. So you can mention all, you can provide information on this part, chapter 3. You can talk about the function of the DMM. So what are the function, how to use the DMM, and so on and so forth. Okay. Also, you can also mention some components or some, like for example, if you are under electrical motors or some, you can talk about motors also here. Under chapter 3, you can also talk about motors, what's the function with the motor, AC, DC motors, or so on and so forth. Okay. And under, for example, if you're instrumentation students, you can talk about the, what you call that, the sensors. So, the sensors that you have encountered, you have seen in the company, and what's the function of these sensors. All right. Okay. So these are all the theoretical background. These are all under the theoretical background. So all the information, theory, like discussion, theoretical discussion. Okay, on which equipment or techniques that you applied in the company. Uh, Then we have, next we have chapter 4. So actually this is the chapter 4 is the most, one of the most important part of the report, because in chapter 4 is where you will explain, or you will now try to give us information of what are the works that you did in your company, the one that you faced, the problems that you faced, the solutions that you make, the procedure that you make to solve the solution, and also the tools that you use to solve the problem. So chapter 4 actually is mostly the most interesting and the most important part of the report. And even in the oral presentation, this is the most important part, the training work, because we want to know what experience that you gain in the company during your training period. What are the activity that you faced? What did you do in the company? So the work that you did in the company. So these are all under chapter 4. Okay. So
I have a question about the last
as you
point,
can
Doctor.
see, yes, tools.
No, about like working experience. Some company doesn't allow you to work in the field. You are just monitoring what they are doing. In this case,
Okay, okay,
what
okay.
are we going to
Good
do?
point. Good point. Good point. So in that case, at least you should record what they are doing, and you will have to mention it in this chapter. Okay. So what are the activities
Okay.
that you are, because you are together with them, right?
Yes, of
You are
course. Yes.
together. For example, you are together with these people, with this technician or with these people. You are together with them,
Yes.
even though you are not really on hand, okay, directly, but you are there to see what they are doing, what work they are doing, and you have to write it down and make it as a part of the training work. You get the point?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yes. So this is the thing that you must do. I know, and we know that some company, because of the risk, Okay, I know because of the risk. Like for example, they are sometimes they are not because you are a trainee, so they don't allow some trainees since they are trainee. They, they are not specialized in the equipment yet or in the tools that they are using there, so they are not allowed to actually touch something which is very delicate, especially these equipments are very expensive. You might destroy, you might make some problems on it. That's why, for safety reasons, they are not allow. Most of the time, they are not allowing the students to touch anything there. But at least you must see and you must know what they are doing. Okay, it's like you are also the one who are working already. Okay, make a record, make a list of records on the activity. For example, you attended a problem, so put the problem, what's the problem and what solution that they make on making the on solving the solution on the problems. All right, and what procedure did they do and the tools that they used to fix the problem. Okay, clear? Hello,
Yes,
is it
yes,
clear?
yes, yes.
Okay. So let's go now to chapter 5, which is the final chapter of the technical report. Of course, conclusions. So conclusion based on what you experienced, the task or the activity that you saw, the problem case that you saw there, so the experience you gained, okay, and techniques, of course, that you have learned, even when watching, even when, okay. So, but it's much better if you can touch something, or if you can, even from the small things or big things or small things, at least it is a part of the learning, okay, learning activity or learning experience. So you must provide it everything, all the activity that you gathered, you have to record it down and include it on the final report. Okay, so that's chapter 5, the actual conclusions: task accomplished, problems faced, experience gain, and the techniques learned. So provide here all this kind of information. All right. Then, okay, again, references. So references may include, for example, if you are on the process of making your technical report or writing your technical report, if information in the internet, you should put it here. Okay, you should mention it here in the references. Also, if you take some information, like for example, some company have their manual, company manual or company whatever it is, or catalog or anything there, no catalog or manuals. So if you took some information on the manuals, company manuals, you try to put it here under the references. Okay, then appendices again is all about the copy of the progress reports, training plan and attendance sheets, and other certificates if you have, or a certificate of appreciation or any appreciation or any certificates that's being given to you after your training. You can also provide a copy here under the appendices.
Is it a must spot about the certificate?
Yes, yes, yes. No, no, appendices. Certificate is not a must. It's an optional thing. But the progress report, attendance sheet, and training plan must be there. Okay? Certificates is optional because some company are not issuing any certificates. Some company are issuing certificates to the students, to the trainee, but some company are not giving any certificates to the trainee. So that's why it's an optional thing. All right? Okay? So now, how about the actual final report? I will also send you a guidelines. So in making all of these things that we discuss, Actually, we have a guideline for this. All right. I'll show you a the giga. There is yes. Okay. So here I will also send you this file. This is the co-op training guidelines for technical report. All right. So I already highlighted some of the important thing that you need to know regarding when you are doing your final report or when you're making your final report. Like for example, this one I put a yellow line or a yellow highlight in which see the report should have a minimum of 3,500 words, excluding the appendices. So your report should contain at least 3,500 words or more. Okay. Then, so again, this one, the other one, color of cover page is different from each department. The student must follow the color code. That's why that's the one I mentioned before about the cover page of your final report. So there will be, so I will give you the file, the template of the cover page containing the colors for each. So you will use only the right colors that belongs to your course, electrical power, electronics, or okay, pure instrumentation. So there will be some colors of the cover page. What else you need to take a look? See here. Write the final version of the abstract summary after you have completed the report. Yes, of course. The summary will come after you finish all your reports because this is the summary of what you did in your training. What else? So again, now here, these are the detailed thing that okay. So this also include the detailed this explanation of the chapters for each chapter, what should it contain. So introduction contain it can be the history of the company, the functions of the company products and their uses and their market. So as you can see, these are the summary, okay, or the detailed information of what is the required thing in each chapter. So chapter 2, safety procedure and regulation, safety equipment. So you should include there. Theoretical background, as I mentioned before, should include the engineering fundamentals that you have applied in the work, engineering tools like any software, hardware you have used or observed during job. See, the tools and the software that you have used or observed. Okay, so this answer your question. So if you observe something, you record and put it there in your report. All right. Training work, the significance of the work you have done. Okay. So this can be uh, of this what you call description. All right. Process followed. So it will be up to you, but you should include the problem in training work. It should be with four information: the problem you face, the solution that you did, the procedure, and the tools that you have used. Those four things should always be there in the training work, chapter 4. Okay. Description of your own contribution, if you have. A section in which you explain in detail what knowledge and skills. See, this one. That's what I'm telling you now. A section in which you explain, in this chapter, you explain the knowledge and skills learned in college or you were able to apply to real world problems during your training. Now, conclusion, what you have learned, experienced, and acquired. All right. So, appendices, again, appendix should contain any program listing diagrams or any material nature that you generated company and documents such as brochures, photocopy, training plan, progress reports, attendance sheet, okay, photocopy of plagiarism, but now we don't, unfortunately, we don't have plagiarism now check. Okay, we are trying to try to, I mean, they mentioned about the blackboard. I don't know if there's a tool. I think there's a tool there for checking the words or the words that you have used, or the whole report for plagiarism, for copying. Now, before I proceed, let me tell you that all of these requirements, these forms that you need to submit, like the final report, the attendance sheet, the training plan, okay, you should submit a copy of this also in the Blackboard. I will provide a link. Okay, I provide a link wherein you can upload all of these files. Again, the files will include the attendance sheet. You will upload, yeah, the progress reports, the training plan, and the final technical report also. So all of these things will have a link in the Blackboard, and I will provide the link for you at a later time. Okay. Next, what else? Appendix Times New Roman. So take note, here you should use at least a standard form of font. So we prepared to use Times New Romans with 12 point size of the font will be 12. Okay. And what else? Reference table figures, the performance evaluation. So this is what I mentioned before. The evaluation will be based on the company evaluation, final report, and the presentation. All right. Also here you will find you will find an idea of what are the criteria for each grade structure. What are the criteria, that the grading criteria, and the marks, distribution of marks for each criteria. Actually, this EOS, SOAE, okay, no problem. So these are just actually this SOAE, this one, this SOAE, the Mark 10 marks here will be based on your attendance sheet, the progress reports that you will submit in the Blackboard, and the training plan. So under these 10 marks, so these 10 marks will include all of these three things that I've mentioned before in the appendix. Okay, take note that the progress reports, you since you are in the diploma associate degree, you must provide, or you must produce, three progress reports. So also I will send you the form, the blank form for the progress report. Actually, I will show you also later an example of the progress report. Just give me time. So again, a progress report should have, you should produce three progress reports. Actually, progress reports are being submitted in the Blackboard on a monthly basis, okay, or every 4 weeks. In every 4 weeks of your training, you must at least submit one progress report. So each progress report for each 4 weeks, that will be total of 12 weeks. So that's a total of 12 weeks for completing the three progress reports. So each 4 weeks you should submit a one progress report. So it's a total of three progress reports. Okay. So let me show you what. Okay. Just look on this thing, so it will be there. See, also this form. See, it is there in the. Okay, so I already show you this one. Anyway, progress reports. Let me show you an example of a progress report. A progress report. Oh, first training plan. Sorry, training plan. Sorry, training plan. What's a training plan? Nothing. Okay. So progress report. Progress report. Let me show you this one. Progress report. Okay. So this is an example of the progress report. All right. The blank form is this one. The blank form of the progress report will be like this. Where is it? Okay. So this is the blank form of the progress. So I will send also this one. I will email you. I will email you this form. Okay. I'll send to you in the email these forms. Okay. After the orientation. So now these progress reports. So they're supposed to be three progress reports. All right. It's supposed to be three progress reports. See. Progress report 1, 2, and 3. So in each progress report, the same information will be there depending on the activity that you are doing. So you must provide here your student name, student ID from week 1, okay, from which week until which week, okay, you made this progress. Total weeks, in the semesters, then here you will list here or you will provide here or you will write here the list of major tasks those weeks. For example, from week 1 to 4, what are the tasks that you did experience? Okay, and what are the gain or the skill or experience you gained during that task? Okay, then this one supervisor comment. So the supervisor can comment on the things or based on the task that you did. Okay, on the work that you did. So he can comment here and this under this box, and followed by the company name, the department you are assigned, or the name, the phone number, his signature, and the date. So this is
Doctor,
the sample form. This is the template for the co-op progress reports. For the co-op, yes, progress reports. So
doctor,
this is an example.
can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
About the department and the supervisor signature in our company,
Yes.
we are moving from department to other. So, which means that
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have like more than one supervisor, like each 2 weeks.
Correct. It doesn't matter. Yes. It's fine. It's fine. For example, in this week, 6 to 10. Okay, it's 4 weeks. So you being assigned to another supervisor. You can let that supervisor, present supervisor, sign this one. For example, on the previous week, 1 to 4, uh, there's another supervisor. They should supposed to sign this one.
Because we are moving from one department to another like each 2 weeks.
It's fine. Which it's the present week,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
wherein you, which is the present week, wherein you where you where the time when you will submit your progress report, you can let the supervisor sign it for you.
Okay, okay.
No
Thank you.
problem. It doesn't matter because anyway he knows what activity that you are doing there in the company. So this just to prove that you are really doing the task, okay, or you did the work or something like that activity, and let them sign it. Okay. Right. So
Okay.
also, so these are this is the samples. Okay, task 1, task 2, task 3. So here he mentioned, the students mentioned the task 1 he did. Okay, for example, task 1 valve indication issue with the limit switch. Task 2 flow transmission issue, pressure transmission, and so on and so forth. So it depends. Actually, we don't have any idea on what you are here. So you're supposed to write it here because you are the one in the company. So you are the one who should face those issues, those tasks, and those problems and anything. So you are the one who should write those activity here under this progress form, progress report form. Okay, so at least you have an idea on how to do it. All right. So that's the progress report. Now, how about the training plan? Now, the training plan, I'll also show you. I will also send you a blank form of the training plan plus the plus the training plan. Like for example, this training plan. Okay. All right. This is the training plan. So this is what it looks like. The training plan. It should look like. So you have the training plan here. Tap it there. Then we have your name here, your student ID, the department. Okay. Instrumentation, electrical or mechatronics, and so on. Electronics. So the date. So this training plan is by weekly. Okay, from week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. Okay, as you can see, for example, week 1, usually, even the orientation, if you have orientation, if there's some orientation that you did during your training on week 1, you should also put it here, no problem. So, for example, in week 1, what did he did? In electrical safety, awareness about the safety rules in the company. So they were informed about the safety in the company. So this for week 1. For week 2, he was turned over to the control room visit for 3 plants, sulfuric and so on and so forth. So these are the things that you okay. Actually, uh, the training plan is a plan. For the word itself, training plan, it's a plan. It is the possible activity that you will be doing in the company. The possible activity that some company, like I think some petrochemical company like Yasref or Yamp, I don't know which company, I forgot. They have in their charts in the company, they have a chart there which indicates the activity, weekly activity that they will be doing. Like for example, preventive maintenance, something like that, a maintenance thing. So they are providing some information. You can take that information and transfer it here in the training plan. Okay. So the training plan should start with week 1, 2 until 14. And also here, oh, as you can see, if you will try to observe this training plan, in week 14, it's not all about the company now. It's all about the report. So he mentioned here that in week 14, he is now reviewing his report and write technical reports and preparing for presentation. This can be a plan also. So it's acceptable. It can be accepted. Okay. Uh, I think I have another training plan example. Like for example, this one training plan example again. Okay, this one also. See, this is from a student from mechatronics. Introduction, definition. So from in week 1, they have introduction. We call it introduction. Definition of the company, paper of determination. Then on week 2, he was sent to the mechanical maintenance, routine maintenance description. On week 3 also the same plan, the same week or the next week the same thing. He stays there for 2 weeks for routine maintenance. Okay, so you can repeat the work. So meaning if you are assigned there for 2 weeks, so same activity that you are doing, mention it here in the training plan. Then week 4, week 5 and 6, 7, 8, so DCS, so we have preventive maintenance. Then here in week 9 to 13, we have the corrective maintenance. Okay, so maintenance, and so on and so forth. Usually maintenance. I think this is a maintenance company. I don't know which company is this, but it's a maintenance company. So most of this activity is concentrated on maintenance work. So I hope you got the idea on how to make the training plan. So again, some company they are providing the activity. All you need to do is only to transfer those information here in the training plan. Okay. All right. What
Doctor,
else? What else that we? Yes.
when I will upload the form about the plan.
The progress report.
No, no, no. The plan training.
Training plan.
When I will upload.
Actually, it should be on the first week, second week. because it's a plan. You can do it on the same. But now, since we are now in that, what are we now? Week 3.
Yes.
What week
Now
are you now
week three.
in the training? Week 3.
Yes, yes.
Week 3.
Yeah.
So I'll give you time to upload it until week 4 or week 5. No problem.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor.
Doctor,
Okay.
I am week 4
No problem. No
because
problem. You can do it in week 5. It doesn't matter. Okay.
okay, okay,
So, but please don't be too much late on submitting your training plans. Okay. Do it as soon as possible. Okay. And also, your progress report 1 will be due already. Okay. By the most, at least also until next week. You should provide the first progress report. The first progress report or progress report 1 on week 5. All right. Then followed by again on week 10, the second progress report on week 10 maybe, and week 8 to 10, for example like that, week 8 to 10. Then the last one from week 10 to 13 or something like that. Okay. So as much as possible, a monthly report, something like a monthly report, progress reports. All right. So all the links will be provided in the Blackboard for each progress report, attendance sheet, training plan, and the final technical report. All right. Like the course that you are, like the same course when you are doing your course here in the school. Okay. When you are uploading your lab reports, the same thing. Okay. Clear?
Clear, Doctor.
Is it clear? Okay. So let's continue now. We are now finished with the discussion of the final report and the report. Let's go now to the oral presentation. All right. So in oral presentation, I will also give you a sample of the slide. Okay. I will provide you a template. This template, actually, these are the templates. I'll show you later. These are the templates that I will give you. This file, I'll give you the templates in making your oral presentation. Now, the oral presentation will take place immediately after you submit or after the deadline of your technical report submission. So meaning you will receive an email from me about the deadline of the final submission of the final report. And after the submission of final report, the following week will be the start of the oral presentation. Okay, so that oral presentation will took around 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on the evaluators. You will be assigned an evaluators, okay, wherein he will evaluate your oral presentation based on what you present, okay, and the presentation slide. So you will make a presentation slide, a PowerPoint presentation slide. You will make a PowerPoint presentation slide containing this information, your course code, prepared ID number, semester. Then the content. A slide should contain the contents of, okay, these four contents: introduction of the company, safety, work experience, conclusions. So what are introduction? Again, introduction, actually all the information. Actually, this one is easy to make, that the slide, because all the information that you will provide in these slides are coming from your technical report. So it will be easier for you to make these slides. Okay. So once you finish your technical report, so all the information that will be provided here will be coming from technical report only, from your final report. Like for someone introduction to company, so you'll talk about the training company. Same information that
دكتور
you. Yes.
we need break to pray العصر.
You're almost finished. We're almost finished. Which time now? Which time is the answer? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Which time? Which time is the start?
No.
باقي على العصر يا اخوي تونا.
في الشرقية مدن الله يعطيك العافية.
احنا في الدمام يقول.
أنا بالخبر قامت الصلاة الله يعطيك العافية.
And anyway, you can pray. It doesn't matter. You can pray, no problem, because this one is just it's very clear here. So all of these slides, it's the same as the information that you did in the technical report. So here,
Okay.
anyway, I will give you this sample slides. I will give it to you. Okay. So again, four contents are there: introduction, safety, experience, and conclusions. Introduction to company, safety, you have their information in the final report. Work experience also is there in your final report, and the conclusions are also there. So all the information will be coming from your final report. So it will be easier for you. Just transfer the information from your final report to these slides. Okay, but please concentrate on the work experience. This is the most important activity. That's why the time allowed is 10 minutes. So work order, tell about the problems, direct to the point. Mention the problems, the solution, the work procedures, tool use, and so on, etc. Something like that. Okay, 20 minutes here for all. Total time allowed for each student is 20 minutes. Okay, total allowed for each student will be 20 minutes. See, 20
How
minutes.
much slide, Doctor?
It's up to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many slides, as long as you cover all the topics. As long as you cover all the 4 topics, and you must at least estimate, okay? Estimate the time. Maximum 20 minutes only or less. It depends,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
So there is no required how many slides over there. It depends on how you will deliver it. As long as the information are all there, so and it will be good for 20, it will fit for 20 minutes or less, so it's okay. All right, so end of presentation. That will be the end of the orientation now. So any question? So you can ask now questions if you
Yes,
have
doctor.
دكتور
yeah.
روح يا وحش.
Yes.
Okay, doctor. My question is about from your experience, like what mistakes that the students mostly made in the presentation or the
Mistakes.
report?
Mistakes.
Yeah, what kind of mistakes that students
Grammar.
made?
Grammar.
No, it's not about English mistake. I mean the point that some students miss or think.
They missed.
Yeah, stuff where the student lose their marks most of the time.
Yeah, that's how I told you the grammar. There was if because grammar are being marked, spelling are being marked also. The contents of the reports are being marked. Okay, so what I observed most of the time is they have wrong grammars. Some spelling are not there. Some information, like for example, they don't provide. Some students they forgot to provide the copy of the progress reports in the appendix. These things, no. So that's why I'm telling you, when you are before you submit your report, you must make sure that all the 5 chapters are there. The report format. This one. There's the one I show you here. Oh, sorry. This one. Okay. Make sure that all of these are there. Did you see? The following must appear in your report. So follow all of this. And if you follow all of this, inshallah, you will have a good mark. If you complete all of these details, all of this information, so you probably will have a good mark probably. Okay, these are it's already here detailed. Everything here is in detailed thing, in detailed manner. So all you need to do is only double check. Okay, double check when you submit your report. Though, make sure that all of these things are included in your final report. Okay. Another question.
Doctor, if I want
Yes.
to contact you, where I should email you?
Oh yes. You know when I sent you the email, I have a number. I have a contact number there. There's a contact number there, and you WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp number. You can contact me in WhatsApp.
Okay.
WhatsApp. Yeah, I have a WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp number. You can directly contact me there. I was thinking of making the WhatsApp group, but the problem is very very hard. I think it's hard for me to ask for us to make the WhatsApp group. What do you think? Anyway, just contact me directly on WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp number. So if you have some questions, so there are two communications that you can try to contact me. First, the WhatsApp, which is the fastest. Then you can also write me an email. And take note that we are using now the new email, the Outlook. We are not using anymore the old email. So all communications so will be uh, will be sent through the new email, the RCJY email. You all have this email, right? Hello?
Yeah, most of us will have
Yes,
this
yes.
email.
Yeah, you all have. Yeah, supposedly it's automatic. You should have the email. Automatically, you should have this student email, RCJ with the new Outlook email. Actually, some students are contacting me already there, asking about the requirements. And I told them that we are having the orientation. So now I think those questions now will be answered, are all answered now. So they are contacting me in the new. So
Doctor,
any other question? Yes.
doctor, can use the same reports for my company, doctor?
Same report?
Yes, the same design, the
What
same
do you mean by same report?
the same
During the end
page.
you are making the report.
Yes, the same page use.
During the end of your training, you are presenting a report in your company, right?
Yes, can use the same design, the same report.
You decide no final report. You should follow our final report.
Not final report.
Information. Yeah, you have to transfer from that report. You all all the information that you did or that you have done in your report in your company report. You can
Okay.
transfer it in our technical report. The format of our report is different from the company format.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So not use.
but the information are there, so you can transfer all the information in our format, in our technical report format. You get the
Okay,
idea?
copy paste, the same.
Yeah, no problem. Because you are the one who make that report, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, there's no problem with that because you are the one who make that report, that final report that you will present in your company.
Yes, yes.
So you can use that one. You can use that information and transfer it to the final report that you will submit to us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
What else? Any other question?
Doctor,
Yes.
when you upload the information about that,
Information about that. All of this, that one that we are discussing, the guidelines, the form like that.
yes.
I will upload it within this week for sure.
Okay,
Maybe
everything?
today or tomorrow. Huh?
Everything?
Yeah, the everything, all the forms that you need, I will upload. The cover
Okay.
page, the guidelines, the attendance sheet, the progress reports, forms. Okay. What
And the
else?
sample?
The sample, I can give you also a sample, no problem. Can give you a sample
Okay, doctor.
so that you have an idea on how what you will make on the training plan. I can give you a sample.
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
يا
Okay.
شباب في لينك جروب واتساب في الشات اللي ما دخل يخش.
What's that? What do you want? A WhatsApp group?
I send a link for group WhatsApp in the chat.
What's that? How you do that? What do you mean?
In the chat.
In the chat, doctor. Check.
Huh?
In the chat. For
There is
for the blackboard.
Blackboard. You can
In the
enter it.
blackboard.
In the Blackboard, that what?
There's a he made he create a group WhatsApp group.
Link
Uh,
for
uh,
the group WhatsApp.
Okay. Someone created a WhatsApp group.
Yes, for us the students to like discuss about what is the thing that we are going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. You can do that. WhatsApp. I think that my previous students also did that thing. They have some WhatsApp group wherein they can talk and then okay, so that they will be updated on what's the requirements and what's the thing. Like for example, the new email that I'll be sending, they will be informed about this thing. Okay, all
Okay.
right. I think that would be all. So we are now done with the presentation. I think so. I think that would be time now for us to end this orientation program or orientation webinar. So if you have any other questions while during your training or during the course of your training and while you're doing your final report and okay when you will submit your progress reports and so on, so just leave a message in WhatsApp or just message me in WhatsApp, okay, and I will do my best to reply and give you the answers. Okay? All right?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, doctor.
So
Okay.
so then say thank you for coming. So that will be the end of our presentation. So thank you for coming and I hope that good luck in your training and I hope everything will be okay and all the required things that you need to do, please do it on time, okay, and submit it on time. So always check your blackboards as well as your email. Okay. So
دكتور
starting tomorrow, I will send the all the forms that it is required on this course. So I will send it to you in the new email. I will attach there all the forms, cover page and so on. And also I will provide the link in Blackboard so that you can upload all those forms.
دكتور the time for send in the blackboard we will be see
You will
the
be what?
deadline the
Uh,
time for send
yes,
will be seen in the blackboard.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. It can be seen there, but for now I will open it. Okay, with no deadlines. Okay, since because as I've told you until next week you are there until you have given until next week, week 5. Week 5
I
you're
am
given
in
week 5,
week 2 doctor now.
week 2.
Yes,
Why so late?
I don't know. I am week 2 now.
Huh?
I am week 2 now. I don't know. Doctor.
So anyway, just okay. Just after this week is week. So after a week or within 2 weeks time, within 2 weeks time you should provide progress report one and the training plan. Okay.
Next week.
Yeah. Next after 2 weeks. Next week and after next week.
Okay.
So I will give you extra time. Okay.
Okay.
To do the training plan and the first progress report. Okay.
Doctor, regarding
Yes.
the training plan, as I mentioned
Mhm.
before, that we are changing from department to other, so
Yes.
we don't have like a clear training plan for the whole training period.
Uh-huh.
For us, it's like it's weekly coming.
Okay, so what they will do, brother, if that's the case, okay, that's a good point. What if that's the case? Provide training for sample training plan from week 1 to 4, week 1 to 5. Okay, the other training
Okay,
plan,
okay,
leave it blank. So once you are there in the training, you provide the plan there, the activity there, then again submit it again. Okay, you get the
okay,
idea?
clear. Okay, yes, I got it.
Because
So
I know
like,
that yeah, there will be some issue on because you don't know what will the activity will be on the next department. So you don't have anything to write in the training plan. Because you don't have any ideas, huh? Is that your point?
sorry, can you say that again?
Is that your point? Because I know that when you are transferring to another department, you don't have any idea on what will be the activity there. So
Y-
you cannot write anything
yes,
in your
yes,
training
yes,
plan.
exactly. Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting the point. I'm getting the point. So meaning, so in that case, so that's a case to case basis. Since you are having that issue, you can also submit a training plan by portion.
Oh, so it's similar like the progress or
Yes, but there's no training plan one, training plan two, training plan. No, there's no like that, only one training plan. But I mean the information are given by every 4 week for sample only. But the same form you are using.
Oh, okay, so by the end of the training, it will be like one training plan.
Yes.
Okay, okay,
You're right. Okay, Kalas.
okay, okay. Thank you so much.
So now, so I think that's so we can conclude now or we can finish now, or we can end this presentation. Thank you very much for coming, and good luck to all of you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Rich.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
teacher.
teacher.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
also. Thank you.